Of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 287th podcast in the Purge Hangers and Wall Hangers playlist. Welcome to Lugnutz. Wrong one.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, gearheads. Today, Ford's going racing. Chevy, orders up. The upside-down world of Korea. This one's fun. The Last Passat. And this Nissan is on fire. Literally, they catch fire. They're having a bit of a fire problem.
Play on Batanga. Drive on Lugnutz.
Right on over here. PJAndDWH.com, where you're going to find all the crazy and luggy and nutty moments right up top, as well as our last podcast, Lugnutz Podcast, Mazda's Emerald Green Hybrid Theory.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, on this January 30th, 2022, we're going to start with a race day.
Oh, boy.
Ford is going back to racing. They will be returning to factory endurance racing in the IMSA for the GT3 series in 2024.
Okay.
They're going to go with the Mustang. They will debut in the Rolex 24 at Daytona, the Ford GTD Pro Class.
I'm trying to work my way through all that product placement.
Yes. Yes. The Rolex 24 Daytona. It's quite a lot. That's the racing
So
world.
it's a race in Daytona is what I got from that.
Yeah. It's a race
Okay.
in Daytona in 2024. In fact, they said I cut a couple 2024s out of this. They mentioned it a lot. They want you to know it's not this year.
Do you know what it was? 2024.
You know what? That's all right. But because, well, while you're waiting for that, you might want to pick up a Chevy Corvette. And
Maybe.
orders up for the 2023 Chevy Corvette. The Corvette order banks open March 24th, with the first cycle will take place on the 31st. So if you want to get a brand new Corvette, if COVID's been very nice to you, you might want to get ready to order it now.
Here's the thing. Corvettes they've always had a charm, but they've always looked like a Corvette, but each one has looked different.
Yeah.
That's the nice part about them. Like each one, you get a Corvette, like, oh, what year? It's like a box of chocolates, you know?
Well,
different one.
Yep. Don't they always have, or is it the other one where they have that big giant, like, wall between the driver? No. I have my switchboards. Like, my car doesn't have that many switches. On a Veyron, doesn't have that many, but they can fit all those switches around there. Okay.
You know, switches aside.
I know you're driving me around, but I kind of feel left out over here. Anyway,
It's for the lift drivers.
while we're ordering, Toyota is going to the moon.
Okay, well, we've already seen them try.
Definitely Japanese style.
Wrong story. There we go.
Toyota is going to the moon. Japanese style. Toyota is working with the Japanese Space Agency to.
Well, they're Japanese, so I'm glad they're working with their own government.
Yeah, they don't have their own rockets yet. They're going with the government, but then again, I don't know how their government works. The mouse doesn't work anymore.
Oh, wow.
They plan on getting there. 2040 is the expected touchdown year. They are working on a robotic arm. Would you believe it?
I would believe all these fucking ads, but I would believe a very
big giant
Chevy,
solar panel.
a very Chevy Chase segue here of roll it up.
Yep. Well, they say the arm will be good for inspecting, maintenance, scooping tasks, lifting, sweeping, and the Japanese think robots are really cool.
Who doesn't think robots are cool, man?
Yeah, the Japanese think it'd be really great to have robots.
Look at it
on the moon.
It's an awesome arm.
It is. It's a very.
If you lost your arm, terrible, tragic accident, and you could have this as your arm, bionic arm, I would take that.
Can't we send people too?
I mean, but it wouldn't be as cool as robots, man.
It's all upside down. Just like
this next story.
And we have to pause for this.
There we go.
Over on Hyundai, they're having a bit of an instrument cluster problem. The liquid crystal display may invert the images on screen, making them vertical. They have a picture below. Let's scroll down to the picture below. It flips all the words backwards. So, like, if you're dyslexic, there you go. So it goes vertical flip, so it goes upside down, or
I'm sorry, officer. I wasn't going 90 miles.
And
I wasn't going 90 miles an hour. I was going 60.
You're not allowed to drive like that. Would you believe that?
Yeah, but that's a legitimate excuse.
So,
my speedometer said 60, not 90. I am so terribly sorry.
Actually, I have no idea what it says, officer. Look, you got to see this. This is you wouldn't believe me otherwise. You can't drive with it like that. So I guess that they are issuing this recall. This is hilarious.
Hilarious.
You know what? This didn't happen on regular old standard gauges, but maybe I'm old school.
You're a little bit old school. Showing your miles there.
Yeah. It doesn't also the driver aids aren't working and
Well, I mean, that's when you
not
get
that
the
you'd know, although you would know from the sound when it's banging at you.
But the driver aids, that's
You
when
could
get
drive
the
a little more
complaints.
to the center of the lane, please. I'm the driver. I'm in charge.
Well, yeah, no,
Stupid
people
car.
hate that one, but the driver complaints happen when those functionalities that they do like stop working.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
Well, and good luck with this next story. Good luck paying for it. Because honk, honk, rattle, shake, beep, beep, it's a Jeep. Things I've learned in elementary school. That and a big bump on the head tells me that this is the grand new Jeep Cherokee 4xe Hybrid for 2022.
Oh, shit.
The price is starting at about $60K, and there are 5 different trim levels, reaching to the heights of $76,095.
Oh, boy.
That's a lot of money. Nearly $80,000 for an SUV.
Yeah.
But what do they have under the hood? Well, they're going to have the powertrain with a turbocharged 2-liter inline 4 and 2 electric motors that produce 375 horsepower and 470 torques. It will have an enormous 25-mile driving range on electric. That's big for them. The last one was like, what, 5? I think it was 5 before.
Yeah.
They did have another hybrid, but it only had like a 5-mile range or something. Back in the previous podcast, we talked about it. But the current Cherokee only offers a V8, and it only has 357 horsepower.
Well,
So they're giving you more power.
More power for where you need it.
And all have standard 4-wheel drive.
I'm just not a big fan of Jeeps.
Hunk, hunk, rattle, rattle, shake, beep, beep. Let's go see what the Germans are doing.
Hey, there you go. Germans, I got something to say about.
Well, Daimler's officially changing its name February 1st to Mercedes-Benz. February 1st.
Okay.
Oh, let's talk about other German things in the next story.
I mean, I am impressed.
It's just sort of a minor thing to note.
Well, no, but
That's
I'm
interesting.
impressed with German cars, especially in this.
It looks nice.
God damn it. In this snowy season, because they're amazing. Volkswagens, for one.
Speaking of Volkswagens, we've reached the end of the line for the legendary Passat. They have been everywhere. This
is right along the lines of my story.
Well,
So perfect, because every Passat or any Volkswagen I got into, 2 feet of snow, turn off the traction control, drive forward, stomp the gas pedal, you are out of whatever snow is in front of you.
oh yeah, there were.
It's almost
I never had any problems.
It's almost like it's a miracle. When you drive that, it's
They know how to engineer cars.
the
German
traction
cars
control.
They're fantastic.
Because the customer asked me, like, well,
Bit
what do
expensive
you
when they
recommend? I said anything Japanese, obviously, but the people that have them beat in the snow are the Germans.
Yeah, they're great. Well,
They're the only other ones. That's why this Passat is such a sad mark. To
they
see it
will replace it with something electric.
go. Of course.
I'm sure. The Passat, the last one rolled off the Chattanooga, Tennessee assembly line earlier. The first Passat came to us in 1974. Let's scroll down and take
was
a
a
look
really
behind
great-
us at some of those previous models.
Ooh,
These are some of the original ones.
Man,
Man, look at them.
yeah, man.
When they first came.
I really loved working for Volkswagen because it was a solid car manufacturer. You know, I mean, leasing them are just such a good idea.
Oh, yeah. They have more photos like the ones we will all recognize. I've never seen the video.
Those videos. Hey,
That
that
one.
one. Oh, my God.
The one
yeah.
from the 1998.
Any commercial.
Those are still on the road.
They're still on the road.
You still see them
you
every
saw
now and again.
Like any commercial in the 90s, you're watching Highlander, you're watching
yeah.
Quantum Leap, you're seeing a Passat commercial, and you're seeing that car. You know what I mean?
Let's scroll down to some of the other ones.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
not bad. That's one of the modern ones.
That was one of the modern ones that I sold.
This is kind of like the end of the road for many cars, including this next one. Citroen is ending production.
End of the line.
Citroen's ending production on the C1 after 17 years. Rumor is that they're going to replace it with something that is basically a rebadged Fiat Panda. So you could get that, or you could just get a Fiat Panda.
I'm sorry, but all these little small cars like this just kind of look the same. I don't even need to describe it for
Because
the
they
audio
are
listeners.
the same. It's a Fiat Panda rebadged. That's what Stellantis is doing.
Yeah, it's sad.
But you know, it's really
Dodge
a
Neon.
French problem. You know who everyone likes? Well, maybe not everyone. Period in World War II where people didn't like them. Period. They're fine. They're on our side in the end. It's fine. Ignore that part. Why? 'Cause
We
there's-
don't
they're-
talk about that part. Nothing happened.
They're so charming, aren't they? They are. You gotta love the Italians. You're like, it's all right, you guys.
We fell asleep.
Well, their first electric car is going to go on sale. It should arrive 2028. But if you're waiting for the Urus, the SUV electric, it's you're going to have to wait till the second gen. Right now, it's only available hybrid.
Let's talk about how sexy this car is.
This car looks fantastic.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's sleek because it has supple, curvy lines, but it also has sharp edges.
yeah, and it has that
just look
same
like you could shave with it.
Lamborghini sharpness.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic looking
Yeah.
car.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Look,
and
it
the
looks
rims.
aerodynamic as all fuck.
You look at these
Oh.
rims right here. Oversized.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Man, they're probably fat boy tread tires that are just going to grip to everything. This is a heavy car.
This car will light the road on fire, but if you're lucky enough, in this next story, if you're one of the few, the proud, Nissan, the proud.
Nope.
You did
Still
it
not.
again. Now you have to keep it in. The proud Nissan owners with a Rogue 2014 to 2016, your car could catch fire.
Oh, boy.
It's because of the dashboard wiring harness.
Don't park it in your house.
It's because of
Or
the water
garage,
and the
not your
salt.
house. Nobody parks their goddamn car in their house.
Every now and then you get a story with someone driving the car through a house, but it's generally not always theirs. And they're usually rather young. Well, it's on your 2014 to 2016 Rogue, the dashboard harness connector. Over time, salt and water get in there through the driver's side footwell somehow, and it causes a fire. 3 injuries have been confirmed, no deaths yet.
I like that kind of description of salts and water because that's not just the salt belt of the upper states. That's every state. Salt water, salt, anything, corrosion, it's there.
Don't take
a problem.
I was going to say to the ocean, there's salt water there. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You know what we could use? A relaxing atmosphere to look at.
Yes.
We talked about incense before.
Yeah.
They're going to have incense in this one, too.
I
We can leave it on this photo. Genesis is showing off the interior of the new G90. There it is. There's part of it. If you get rid of the ad, they can see the other part.
As far as
They're really showing off the back seat here.
as they should, because they've always tried to have that chauffeur luxury kind of.
Well, this one is going for that vibe. It has an extra long wheelbase, LED ambient lights, 10.2-inch rear touchscreen, 8-inch tablet with a built-in UV light that sanitizes the armrest box.
Look, we're still looking for
Okay.
a Pajangamobile, so if you want to sponsor us, we will take it.
Yeah. We'll get
Big
Jeeves to...
PJ and WH on the side. We'll take turns being chauffeur. Be weird.
Yeah, and...
We'll make it work.
it will also have 4 mood modes. Mood modes with mood lamps, massage seats, fragrances, and electric curtains.
Massage seats are the next craze.
Wait
Okay.
for it. No, this is the next craze. The Ergo relaxing seats will have 10 air cells and 2 air cushions with 4 massage modes. And
Okay.
they recline, and they look like they're kind of they're all leather.
Yeah, no, but certain luxury lines have already had the massage seats, but it's going to be more prevalent.
They're going all out.
Like the heated seats or heated and cold seats are being all ventilated. I hate saying cold because it's not cold. It's a fucking fan. Okay, you got a fan under your ass. That's all it is.
That's cool.
Hang on, I have one for that. So, but the massage seats are something that I think it should be a standard safety feature.
think it
Every car should have it.
I think
by
it might
law.
be distracting when you're driving. Like that. I mean, people take so long to respond to a green light. Yes, I beat my horn if you take more than 5 seconds. Please just look at the road.
But
That's all I want. It's green.
How
we
much
all
more-
have just watched everyone stop.
How much more
Please just
relaxed
go.
would you be if you were stuck in traffic with a shiatsu massage?
I don't think it would help.
I gotta say, it would be it may be minimal, but there would be a slight gain,
I'm a different.
small gain.
I'm a different case because my head always hurts.
Shiatsu massage aside, I think that it is the future.
Yeah. Let's go back to Japan. Let's see what they're
Sure.
doing.
I said Japan.
Let's go back to Japan. Let's see what they're doing.
There we go.
The Japanese.
Yes.
We just talked about the LX600 in the best used cars.
Yeah.
Since they're discontinuing the Land Cruiser in the U.S. market, a lot of people are looking forward to this car. It will have 5 variants with an ultra-luxury mode, the Lexus LX600.
I think we're missing a marketing ploy right here.
Yeah.
We should have Tom Hiddleston and Lexus with this car because you have different Tom Hiddleston low-key variants in each of these LX variant cars. I think that's a great marketing ploy with Marvel and Lexus.
Call us.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Just give us a call.
That's money right there, man. I'm just leaving it on the table. Just leaving it
They
on the
say
table.
it will have curb appeal and prestige. Look at that front end.
Yeah.
Wow.
It says something.
It does. It says Lexus. I have arrived in my Lexus.
That's what it says, yeah.
All seats will be heated. Up front, they come with ventilation too. 25 speakers. Mark Levinson sound. 2,400 watt Wi-Fi.
Very nice of Mark Levinson.
Sure, whatever the hell that is.
don't
It
know.
also has a Wi-Fi connective spot,
Oh.
integrated music streaming, and there are 4 USB plugs.
Wi-Fi.
Rear chargers, 12.3-inch touchscreen, and no engine details released.
Wi-Fi very important because a lot that's what Elon's using, and that's what a lot of manufacturers are using just for
They're gonna
simple
make it
updates.
The Chevy, one of the Chevys had a Wi-Fi hotspot in theirs first. One of the first ones.
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah. They were one of the first ones to do it, but it's that Wi-Fi connectivity. A lot of different technologies coming into full fold with these new cars that I think are going to be standard features later on down the line.
A lot of people really like Lexus because they have that lifetime powertrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you buy it, they'll take care of you forever.
Oh, yeah.
Like it doesn't
Yeah.
get better, and
Yeah.
because they don't break, like they're always like top of the list with their
They are the
with
little.
their corporate overlord.
Yeah, no,
Toyota.
they're the little them and Toyota. They're the little engine that could.
Yep.
All right,
They are Toyota, just the
it's what they are. Like what we are. Purgehangers and wallhangers.com.
PJANDWH.com is where you can find us. Walljanger Gaming, Monday to Friday, depending on work and my migraine that never goes away.
You'll find me Saturday to Sunday, depending on work, and going through the Old Republic, just like today. Went and finished up Tatooine. Where we're going next, we won't know. Oh, right. Where we're going, we don't know. Next episode will be next Saturday for my Purgehangers and Walljanger Gaming episode, and you are in Skyrim. Where are you at now?
I think I'm finishing up the Thieves Guild. We're about to do the Nightingales. That's one mission or so away. Very, very busy week.
Yeah, busy
Very
week.
Stressful week.
In the gaming world, you will see me on Tuesday for the Triforce podcast. You won't see him, but you'll hear him.
Don't forget to contact us. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, right over here at the last tab. Because you can find us on all social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. And it does not matter if you drive a Cadillac or even a Prius. Nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Until then, drive on.
There is a bit of bad news. There's photos of the new Integra interior.
Oh.
It's a Honda Civic.
Oh.
got to start. There's nothing wrong with a Honda Civic. It's fine. It's just I wanted more.
On that bombshell, gang.
We all wanted more.
We'll see you
Check out our
next
back
week.
catalog if you want more. Want more now.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing after that. That is an ultimate bombshell. Drive on, Lugnutz. We'll see you next week.